What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great Tuesday. I was just about to drop behind enemy lines, and then, well, the Eagles go ahead and make some roster moves. Well, practice squad and future roster moves. So we're going to talk about that. I'm going to drop this video. Then later tonight, you will see behind enemy lines. So check that bad boy out. It'll look just like this, and it'll be breaking down everything you need to know about the Commanders for this championship game. But here right now, let's talk about the moves the Eagles made and get to know the newest Eagles player. And I appreciate you all taking the time, hitting that like button, sharing, subscribing, everything you're doing to support the channel. Cannot thank you enough. But let's jump right into this. And, well, the Eagles signed someone to a reserve future deal. So you know what that means, right? In the future. So next year in training camp, throughout the offseason, they will be part of the 90-man roster until they're let go. So not on the team right now, not on the practice squad, but the Eagles did release someone from the practice squad, and that being wide receiver Elijah Cooks, who they just added last week, who we talked about this revolving door here. Do not let it get you worked up here. Happens all the time. This is just part of the business. So, look, we added a tight end for the future. You know how I feel about getting some tight end help for the future. So, we're getting the party started before the season's even over, but you see other teams making their reserve future deals, so you want to lock some of these guys up while you can before someone else does. So we get another, SEC guy. You got an Alabama tight end, a big-ass dude, and, well, obviously, well, let me show you. He hasn't done anything in the NFL. Let's just point that out. He's 6'5", 6'4"-ish. I've seen both. 244, 24 years old. This is his second year in the league. He was drafted in the third round by the 49ers. Then he was on the Browns this year, but out of Alabama, had some knee injuries. So that kind of, held him back, but he was waived by the Niners. Browns picked him up. And look, at Alabama, he had 25 starts in 51 games, 56 catches, 778 yards, 14.1 yards per catch with 12 touchdowns there. So look, he's somebody. While watching him, he's a big-ass dude. He goes up and gets the ball. He's a fun wide receiver. He needs some work, though, on his blocking if he's going to be a tight end in this league. But he's got some damn strong hands. When he goes up and gets that ball, he's fun to watch. But, he's somebody that doesn't really create too much separation. And I don't think, if you look at his game at an NFL level, you can see why he has struggled. But he's got to work on some things. I think with the fact that, he is a good receiver, somebody that can go up and get it. That's something to work with. And, obviously you've got Stout here. You've got some good coaches. Maybe you could coach him up, do some things to help you out. But I think the kid, a bright future if put in the right situation. So learning from Dallas Goedert, getting these things, I think, obviously will help someone like him. But you never know. So he struggled now, but maybe this is where he needed to come to turn his career around. But he's somebody that, I feel, why not? And we talk about this. The reserve future deals, there are going to be 90 players on this roster. So a lot of these guys will not be on the team. People get so worked up over this stuff. It's getting a little early here in the, off-season stuff. Obviously, we're still playing, so try not to get worked up. But during the off-season, I have a running list of all of the reserve future guys that we are adding. I will obviously make a list now that we've got one guy, but I will keep you up to date with every single one of those signings. But we did let go of someone from the practice squad, so I do want to show you that update. That's all I've got for you on Latu. But if you have any questions, love to hear from you. But here's the practice squad open spot now, taking off Elijah Cooks. You still have Danny Gray and Kyle Phillips there as wide receivers. Paris Campbell's on the active roster now, but a plethora of defensive players there. So we'll see if they want to elevate Blossom Game, somebody else for this game. Those are their options. And again, they have an open spot, so they can add someone. But that's all I've got for you right now. I'll be back later tonight with Behind Enemy Lines, getting to know the Eagles' NFC Championship opponent for the third time this year. But you have anything on your mind, any questions, comments, love to hear from you. You need anything else, always here for you guys as you are for me. Appreciate you hitting that like button, sharing this, subscribing. All that stuff truly means the world to me. Thank you, guys. Hope you're ready for this NFC Championship game. But until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there, and as always, go Birds!